Hello and welcome to day 6 of the 20 days of building your brand challenge. And today we're actually going to talk about building a personal brand versus building a business brand. But before we get on to that, let's just recap on what we've done over the last few days. So yesterday you actually worked on your why, your brand significance, why you do what you do. And I've given you 24 hours up until today to really sit and ponder it. So I want to make sure that you feel comfortable with it as well too. A few days ago, you would have worked on your mood board or your vision board. And if you couldn't do it in one sitting and you've had to come back to it a couple of times, then tomorrow is the last day that you would actually sit on your second or your third sitting. So all of that is starting to come into play now. So today I thought we'd have just a little bit of a breather, and I would actually answer a question that some of you have PM'd me about. And it's something that Gary Vee seems to be asked all the time when he does his deep dive sessions. A lot of times people ask Gary at these deep dive sessions, hey Gary, should I be building my personal brand or my business brand? So before I answer that question, let's just take a backtrack. So the question should be asked is your business actually stable? Meaning, do you have a plentiful pipeline? Have you got sales coming in? Have you got reoccurring business? Because if you don't, then the underlying economic situation is that you need to be building your business brand first. However, if you're in a situation where business is booming, it's growing, you've got reoccurring sales, you've got a plentiful of business, especially coming into 2020, then the reality is that you can be building both your personal brand and your business brand. The two are not isolated. They're actually a perfect union, a happy marriage. One feeds into the other and the other feeds back into the other one. So if you don't believe me, let me give you a quick exercise to do. See, when you think of Steve Jobs, you think of Steve Jobs before you actually think about the Apple brand or the Pixar brand. And the same goes for Richard Branson before you think about Virgin Records or Virgin Atlantic. And the same would also be true of Elon Musk before you think of PayPal and SpaceX. So the reality is that a lot of CEOs for much larger global brands are encouraging or being encouraged to develop their own personal profile in underneath the business brand. So what I'm saying to you is, if business is a concern and you want it to grow, build your business brand first before you build the personal brand. And if business is going really well, then you actually need to be developing both at the same time. Of course, if you're a solopreneur and this is all about just building your personal brand, then that's actually okay too. So just want to recap a couple of things as well. So over the last few days, you've actually worked on who the brand is, you've worked on your brand's values, you're now able to tell people what it is that you do and how it is that you actually do it. So I want you to take the next couple of days to make sure that you really bed down on that and you get down, you get really deep down, as Gary Vee would actually say, and you double down or you quadruple down on your brand, and you make sure that you're really happy with what you've actually come up with so far. In the next couple of days, that will actually come to fruition. So if you would like to share any comments or any questions, or you want to share your answers with us, make sure you comment it up below on this profile. Make sure that you turn notifications on so you get notified as soon as the videos are released. And of course, please share the love. If there's anyone that you know that would benefit from this 20-day building your brand challenge, I would love for you to share this profile with them.